Suspect pulled up, shot him several times.
That the former gang leader could strike again, making him
sexual abusing a 9-year-old girl
to harm witnesses who might testify against.
Say the unnamed suspect shot an officer in the leg in what they're calling.
Millions of crimes are committed every day. The rate goes higher and higher. With these increasing crime rates, you can't help but wonder, why do they commit crimes? Are they just psychopaths? Do they have mental disorders or trauma? Or do they do things just because of greed and satisfaction? Crimes, whether big or small, have one thing in common: a criminal who has the drive to commit these crimes in a moral society, even though they know it's wrong. They know the consequences, they know the risks, but they still do it. Why? This is what we'll be uncovering today: reasons people commit crimes and a few horrifyingly disturbing cases to truly uncover these mysterious minds. There are many reasons why people might commit crimes, but it all boils down to 4 categories: socioeconomic factors like financial gain, poverty, inequality; psychological factors like mental issues, impulsivity, or lack of empathy; outside influences like peer pressure, environmental influence, or being exposed to violence; and personal motivations like revenge, thrill, or excitement. As the name says, socioeconomic factors are economic and social factors. Financial gain is one of those factors that lead people to commit crime. A perfect example of this is Bernie Madoff, who committed crimes for his financial gain. While his life was rather depressing, here's what he did. In his early 20s, he dropped out of law school and started an investment firm with his wife using his savings, Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities LLC. This was the name of his firm. After that was a success, he became the chairman of Nasdaq for 3 years. He had 2 sons who also worked in the company. On December 10, 2008, an investor informed his sons that Madoff was planning to give out millions of dollars as a bonus, and the investor demanded to know where that money was coming from. And then Madoff admitted that one of his branch of his firm was actually an elaborate Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme is a fraudulent investment scheme that promises high returns and low risks to investors. The money from new investors is used to pay off earlier investments. So, going back to the case, his sons then reported him to the authorities. He admitted to his investors that he had lost $50 billion they invested. According to biography.com, on March 12, 2009, he pleaded guilty to 11 felony counts. So he committed a security fraud, investment advisor fraud, mail fraud, wire fraud, 3 counts of money laundering, false investments, perjury, false filings with the United States Security Exchange Commission, and theft from an employee benefit plan. Just how many crimes did he commit? On June 29, 2009, he was sentenced to 150 years in prison as a 71-year-old. And basically, he would die in jail. So later he learned that both of his sons died. One died of suicide in 2010 and one died to cancer in 2014. Earlier that year, he also caught a heart attack and a stage 4 kidney disease. Karma. But despite all this, he was able to live a long life spent in prison, and he died in prison on April 14th, 2021 at 81 years old. So, did he ever feel remorse? In multiple interviews and statements, he acknowledges the crimes he committed and also apologized. But many critics argue that this was just done to get out of legal consequences. Okay, so that was an emotional roller coaster. He did do this to get more money. Oh, what greed does to a man. Anyway, our second case is rather disturbing, so you might want to pay attention to this one. Another reason why someone might commit a crime is because of psychological factors. One case of this is Andrea Yates from Houston, Texas. She suffered from mental problems all her life. In high school, she suffered from bulimia and suicidal thoughts. Even after all this, she had a simple and stable life. At 25, she had a husband and 5 children. 1 girl and 4 boys. She was also extremely religious. And in college, she met Woronicki, who was a religious preacher. You might want to keep that part in mind. She had severe postpartum depression, and by the time she had her 3rd child, she was prescribed medication for her treatment in 1999. But this was a bad idea, as later this same year, she intentionally overdosed and landed in a coma for 10 days. After she was discharged from the hospital, on July 20th, 1999, her husband found her holding a knife, threatening to kill herself. Her reasoning? She heard Woronicki, the religious preacher I mentioned earlier, that women who sinned would see their children burn in hell. Her exact words were, "This was the 7 deadly sin. My children weren't righteous. They stumbled because I was evil, the way I was raising them. They could never be saved, and they were doomed to perish in the fires of hell." Her condition was getting worse. She got diagnosed with depression, delusional thinking, and schizophrenia. So she went in and out of the hospital many times during this time. And on June 20, 2001, her husband was planning to let his mother take care of their children from that day onwards. But tragically, it was too late. That day, Andrea deliberately waited for her husband to leave for work, and then she prepared cereal for her kids. Then she proceeded to fill the bathtub with 9 inches of cold water. Then from the order of youngest to oldest, she took her children in the bathroom one by one and dunked them in the water until they drowned and stopped breathing. The oldest son saw his siblings floating lifeless in the tub. He tried running away, but she caught him too. Then she laid their dead bodies on the bed. After that, she called the police and asked her husband to rush home. But despite all this, she was not proven guilty because of her mental problems and was sentenced to a remediation at a state hospital. And this is one of the many cases of crimes committed because of mental disorders. Moving on. An example of a crime committed because of environmental factors and exposure to violence is the murder of Cassie Stoddart. So, Cassie was a 16-year-old in high school. People knew her as the outgoing, cheerful girl who was friends with everyone. So one day, she was house sitting for her aunt and uncle, and she invited her boyfriend Matt over. And Matt brought 2 of his friends, Brian and Tori, along with him. They were also classmates of Cassie. Unknown to everyone, Brian and Tori were keeping a death list with several names, including Cassie's. This was inspired by the classic horror film Scream. They wanted to become world-famous killers, so Brian and Tori stayed with Cassie and her boyfriend for about 2 hours before leaving the house with Cassie alone. Unbeknownst to Cassie, Brian and Tori left the basement door open and unlocked to sneak in later. So, the same evening, Brian and Tori came back, parking down the street, wearing dark clothing and disguising themselves. They snuck back into the house and through the basement while Cassie was watching TV. They tried to make loud noises to lure her into the basement, but when this didn't work, they turned off the power of the whole house. They waited for Cassie to come down, but when she didn't, they went upstairs. While she was asleep on the couch on December 22, 2006, Brian and Tori stabbed her 30 times. The killers then left the house with her body left there. 2 days later, police found Cassie's body. It didn't take long for the detectives to realize Tori and Brian were the last ones to have been with her. Then Brian led the detectives to the evidence that was buried, the masks and the daggers they used to kill her. They also had videotaped all of this and their plan to murder Cassie. The tape was also found, and this is what it said.
Just killed Cassie. We just left her house. This is not a joke. I stabbed her in the throat and I saw her lifeless body.
The transcript of the tape was then later read out loud in court. They also mentioned how they would become world famous because of this. They also referred to notorious serial killers like Ted Bundy, the Hillside Strangler, and the Zodiac Killer. This was the truly sad case of Cassie Stoddart, but she received justice as both Brian Draper and Tori Adamick got life sentences and were found guilty of first-degree murder. This case really goes to show how the exposure of violence leads to dangerous things happening. Sometimes people commit crimes for personal motivations like a revenge. A case like that is the murder of Lee Harvey Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald was a former U.S. Marine. On November 22, 1963, when John F. Kennedy was in the car, Oswald was spotted on his work building on the 6th floor, and he was seen holding a rifle. At 12:30 p.m., 3 shots were fired. Of the 3, 2 hit the president and 1 hit the Texas Governor Connolly. Connolly survived, but President Kennedy was taken to Parkland Memorial Hospital, where he was pronounced dead at the age of 46 because of assassination. While Oswald was trying to run away, he was confronted by a police officer whom he shot too. He denied killing both of them, but Oswald never saw trial for his crimes. On November 24th, 1963, while he was being taken to jail, there were many TV reporters and a crowd was all around him. Suddenly, a man named Jack Ruby lunged from the crowd, and using a revolver, he shot Oswald at approximately 11:20 a.m. Ruby fatally wounded Oswald. Oswald was then rushed to the hospital, but wasn't able to be saved and passed away while in surgery. Ruby was deeply upset because of JFK's assassination and decided to take revenge by killing the assassin. He was the owner of small nightclub in Dallas and also had criminal connections and was related to some organized crime beforehand. On March 14, 1964, a jury found Ruby guilty of murder and sentenced him to death by electric chair. But his lawyer expressed his outrage and claimed that Ruby, a Jew, was a victim of discrimination. Then another trial was supposed to take place on February 1967. However, on December 9, 1966, Ruby was admitted to the same hospital where Kennedy and Oswald had died with pneumonia. Soon after, he was diagnosed with lung cancer, and on January 3, 1963, he died at the age of 55 from a blood clot in his lung. His motivation, according to critics, he wanted to get publicity, and he was also upset because of JFK's death, and for him, this was the perfect opportunity. And this is the case about the assassin of a president died because of personal motivations, and these were the 4 main reasons why crimes might be committed.